guys, welcome to Rumble TV. Apologies, we're running a little bit late tonight. Had some technical issues with iRacing. Boys are actually down doing their qualifying now. So we'll try and catch up, see what's going on. As you can see, all sorts of disasters at the moment. Lost our SDK. Try and get back. Never rains, but it pours, apparently. See what we can do. There we go. We're back. So, as I said, the boys are almost completed their qualifying. They'll have a 10-minute warm-up at the completion of qualifying. So, that'll give me an opportunity to try and fix a few other little issues. Got people that are not showing up currently on the chart, so I'll try and use that time to fix up some of these issues. Very frustrating when you spend the whole day getting things ready and iRacing throws you a lemon at the last minute, but we will battle on, see what we can do. Sure if looks like most of the boys have actually finished their qualifying laps, so might take this opportunity to have a look and see if I can sort out why we don't have all of the drivers up at the moment. Never rains, but it pours. Throw some music on for you in the background while I try and sort out this mess. I'll be back shortly.
sorry. Try not to do that in the race. Wigglesworth, you on channel, mate? Don't forget, fellas, the broadcast is up on YouTube over at Rumble TV. Jump on board, go and stream it, share it around. Thanks, mate. And just regarding the broadcast, tonight the comms are coming through on the broadcast quite clearly. So if we could just stay clear of the comms tonight, thanks. So nobody allowed on the comms. Relative to get the attention of race control or a compliment, I guess. That's important.
Hi guys, we're back. I think we've sorted out most of our technical issues, or hopefully. So, boys are about to grid up for race. Let's have a look and see if we can grid up from qualifying. That would be a no. Oh, don't think we're going to have a chance to get the grid up, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. So Jack Boyd, Michael Polly, Alex Wilson, Loshy, Jack Widders, Zach Wentz-Smith, Oz Moroz, Ben Singer, Henry Fenson, Sean Templer, Glenn Boyd, and Dean Logsdale. Might have to leave that
Quick
there.
little bit of housekeeping, no pitting until after lap number 2. If you have to tow before lap 2, you're okay to take fuel and tyres, but that's only if you're happy.
You can
to
hear.
tow. If you're not towing and you're driving back,
I've got the comms turned up tonight, so we can listen in.
Have a good race. Be respectful, fellas. There's nearly 40, well, there is 40 of us here or thereabouts, so just be respectful.
Our race director, Damien Seeger, just
watch the P's and Q's on the broadcast.
giving the boys some last-minute instructions. They grid it up now. Lights are on. We're about to get underway. 30 lap enduro tonight.
Green flag, green flag.
Run through some do's and don'ts once the boys are up and running. Looks like Jack Boyd's jumped away fairly cleanly from the start there. Leads them into turn one. Got some new boys out racing tonight, so try and do the best I can to get through them all. Oh, got some early crashes, it looks like. So, sure what's happened here. Oh, that's Glenn Boyd, I think, tangled up with a few of the other boys. Said we'll try and get this sorted on the run tonight, so bring up our group leaders. And while Jack Boyd has opened up a fairly decent break now over Alex Wilson, Michael Polly currently in third, then it's Jack Widdis. Loshy's down in fifth, followed by Moz Moroz, Henry Fenson, Angus Chappell, one of the new boys tonight, Dean Logsdale and Logan, your top 10. Down in Group B, it's Zach Wentz-Smith over Benjamin Singer, Steve Templar, James Lawrence, as it looks like we've lost young Jack for the time being. Yeah, everything that can go wrong is going wrong. Jump on board with Loshy for the time being, while we wait for Jack to reappear. On board with Loshy in the Porsche. Still currently in fifth, but Moz Moroz directly behind him. Go back and see if we can find there is oh, we've got a few more technical issues. And apologies for all of this. It's one of those nights tonight. Like Moz has just got through on Loshy. Sorry, that is Zach Smith that's managed to get through. Apologies for that. As I said, I'm still trying to sort out. It's a bit of a mess. All right, let's go back and see if we can find our Group C leader. It's currently John Thorne over Mick Nancaro. Greg Parker currently third in Group C. Matt Wigglesworth, another new guy, is currently fourth. So it's an enduro tonight. It's a 30 lap race. No mandatory pit stops, although they will need to pit at some point for fuel. And it is predicted that there may be some rain around later in the day. As we can see at the moment, the skies are clear, but they have forecasts. We'll just show the weather. So currently, it's clear skies. Temperature is currently 29 degrees. Track temperature is 49, so it's quite a warm track out there. Just as I say that, it looks like our this is Matt Wigglesworth's just had a bit of an off there. So apologies for that. I need to like everything has just gone a bit haywire tonight. Lost our replay screen. This is, looks like Henry Fenson's also had an off. Henry in the Ferrari. Battling it out there with, I think that's actually Tom McLennan that was on the inside. Henry's just tried to stay in it on the outside off the racing line and managed to spin it around. Meanwhile, back up the front, young Jack has got around about a 2-second lead now over Alex Wilson. Still holds down second. Jack Widders has moved up to third. I swear next week I am not going to do any work beforehand because it just seems to be a total waste of time. No matter how much you think you're prepared, there's always someone ready to throw up a curveball. So just trying to, there we go. So we've managed to get the driver names up now, so we are slowly having some success. Where's so Ant Connors? Oh, so it looks like a lot of the boys have actually pitted already, so this is interesting. Guys are actually pitting early. I wonder what the idea is behind that strategy. Or is it just perhaps oh, okay, it didn't like that. Oh dear. Some nights you should just give up and have a beer. Now lost our grouping. And looks like we've lost more than that. Oh no, we've got Jack back. And apologies for all of this. I have no idea what the hell is going on at the moment. See, the track temperature's gone up 1 degree. Looks like it's telling me that our leader from Group C has had an accident. We've lost, by the way, apologies, we've lost our replay video. Well, so John's just managed to loop it on his own. Doesn't look like he's got in the way, and he's managed to get it underway without dropping a spot. So well done to John. As I said, the track temperature is increasing out there, so these tyres are going to feel like jelly really soon. We're on lap 6 now of the 30. 10 minutes into the race. Still Jack Boyd leading Group A at the moment over Alex Wilson. Jack Widders is still holding down third from Michael Polly. Loshi still in fifth, followed by Moz Moroz. Angus Chappell, Dean Logsdale, Keithy Logan, and Damien Seeger is your 10. It's Dean Logsdale, currently 8th outright. Stephen Templar, 3rd in Group B at the moment on track. What's Steve? He's about 6 seconds behind the leader, which is still Zach Wentz-Smith. Seem to be having currently on board with James Lawrence. That's young Tom McLennan behind just ahead of him now. Yep, Tom's one of the real life Porsche racers that's joined the league, having his first run tonight. Good to see it's in something different to a Porsche. Makes a nice change. See the track temperature still going up. Yeah, torturing those tyres out there at the moment. Well, where is what's happened to Damo? Oh, he's still there. There he is, flashing the lights. Still in 10th. He's got Keithy Logan just ahead of him, but was nearly a second quicker on that lap than Keithy, so obviously had a bit of an off somewhere. Oh, that's Stephen Templar, Group B driver. So some of the Group B drivers tonight have actually right up there mixing it with the Group A. We might have to promote a few of these boys based on what we're seeing tonight. Well, further back in Group C again, it looks like John Thorne's now got Mick Nancaro for company. Oh, Mick gets a little bit squirrely out of that turn, but manages to hold on to it. Who's Mick? Oh, that's Gregory Parker looking for a dive down the inside. Oh, there's contact. It's always hard at that hairpin. You take the wider line, but of course you want to close back down as you get through the apex. But when there's a car there, it makes life very interesting. Meanwhile, this is Big G further back in the Porsche, currently running in 4th in Group C. Some of the boys have now have actually done their pit stops. We head back up the front. Just Jack now, he's about nearly 4 seconds up on Alex Wilson at this stage, so Jack's well and truly cruising along. Well, Jack Wittes has closing in on the back of Alex the last couple of laps. Henry Fenson recovering from earlier. Oops, sorry. That's Henry. Sorry, Milne. The first of our... None of our front runners have actually pitted yet. They're going to try and run the fuel out as long as they can. Obviously, if there is some rain, they'll want to try and get onto wet tyres at the same time, but I don't know that that's going to work. There was some rain predicted for around 2 o'clock sim time, and it's currently 13:37. But they're a third of the way through the race already, so it's going to be interesting as to whether the rain arrives before the end of the race. Oh, this is James Lawrence. Like he's had a spin all on his own. Just easy to do. Across the grass, just taps the wall. There's another car just ahead of him there. I think that might be Adrian Dingle, but gone off and just ahead of James. Recovered, back on track. Currently, that's dropped James a couple of positions, I think. So he's heading into the pits to get his pit stop done. Meanwhile, Michael Polly now got Zach Wentz Smith company. Zach has made his way through the field. Look, he's going to try and put a move on Michael. Oh, better of it. Really no need for Zach to be looking to get the move done, because it's equal. The points are distributed in such a way that all the boys in their individual groups get the same points awarded. So Zach, if he finishes first, will get the same points, for example, as what Jack Boyd would, and currently as John Thorne would. I'm not really sure why be looking to pass. He's probably better off sitting behind and actually conserving a bit of fuel for his pit stop. And while Mosmoroz is currently down in 8th. It's just behind what's that, Angus Chappell and Wayne Losh. In 7th outright. See if we jump on. Oh, that's Loshy's gone. Wow. Not sure what happened there. Let's see if we can get a look here. Oh, he's done it on he's done it on his own. No damage, which is good. Being able to get back on track, that'll drop him a few positions, no doubt. He's lost 5 positions out of that. Jump on board with Loshy. So he's now just behind Dean Logsdale. See Dean just up the road going through turn 1. Cost him a little bit of time, but no damage, which is good. Just to keep going. I think the hot track is catching quite a few people out. Meanwhile we've got a few more crashes further back. Just Ray Harrison done this all on his own, or yep, that's a very slow spin. One's managed to avoid him, which is good. It just seems a lot of guys are getting caught out losing car all on their own, and it's not even wet. So imagine what it would be like if it was wet. Big G's had an off somewhere as well. Let's have a look and see if we can see what happened. Looks like G's done it all on his own. Yep, just managed to loop it just slightly off the racing line. It's seems to be the order of business tonight. Meanwhile, back up the front, Jack Boyd now has a 7.5 second lead over Jack Widders, who's now moved into second. Michael Polly still holds down third. Moz Moroz has now moved up to fourth. Zach Wentz Smith still holds down the lead in Group B, while it's John Thorne in Group C. Gregory Parker has moved up into second in Group C. Oh, where's our old mate Keithy? What's Keithy up to? John Thorne has actually just pitted, so that's put Greg in the lead of Group C at the moment. Fine, Keithy. I don't know where Keithy's gone. Meanwhile, Zach is still sitting in behind Michael Polly. Looks like he's taken our advice and decided to... Oh, Jack Boyd is now pitted. And so has Jack Widders. Michael Polly is now pitting. Looks like all the boys up the front are pitting. Angus Chappell, in the meantime, is staying out. Oh, this is this is throwing a spanner in the works. I think the tyres might be starting to go off for a few of these boys. So Jack Boyd, Michael Polly, Jack Widders, Loshi, Damo, Glenn Boyd have all pitted. This is very interesting. Still no sign of that rain. How many more laps these boys can actually get out of their starting fuel? They started with 40% of their full tank, so it's about halfway mark of the race, and Angus Chappell's currently leading over Moz. Dean Logsdale now third. Henry Fenson is fourth. Jack Boyd's come back out in fifth. Alex Wilson just behind him. 6th, then Jack Widdis, Michael Polly. Ant Connors, meanwhile, has moved up to 9th. Scotty Baker hasn't pitted yet, as it looks like Angus Chappell is now into the pits. This is Cobra and Connors. Currently in 9th. I think Ant start. Oh, somebody got that horribly wrong. Oh, that was Matt Wigglesworth, one of our new boys. So now we should be able to. This is interesting. Wonder if we can bring this up on the screen. It's not showing on our screens, unfortunately, but as everyone's now pitted, that's normal service has resumed. But I can tell you that everyone that has pitted have come back out on dry tyres, apart from one, is Mike Wood down in 34th. He's put on wet tyres, so maybe he knows something that the other boys don't. Be sure. So after the pit stops, Jack's still got around about a 7.5 second lead over Alex Wilson. Jack Widdis has dropped back to 3rd now. Michael Polly is still 4th. Moz Moroz is 5th. Angus Chappell is putting some pressure on Moz. And it's Dean Logsdale. Loshy's up in 8th. Henry Fenson and Damo, who's having a very consistent run at the moment, is currently still 10th. They're on lap 15, and Damo came in a little bit hot there. Managed to pull it up. It's Henry Fenson just ahead of him. He's got Glenn Boyd for company behind. A couple of cars back, I think. Must be Stephen Templar. There's Boydie. Oh, as somebody behind him managed to loop it. Well, Keithy Logan in the McLaren. Flames coming out of the back. I love the flames coming out of the back of that McLaren. I think Keithy takes his own snags to the track and his barbecue. End of the race. Fires up the McLaren and just gets himself the odd snag. That's why he actually races the McLaren these days. Look at the flames. Oh, love it. It's a pretty spectacular meanwhile, Jack's lead has been cut back now. I wonder what's going. There's no traffic, but Jack's lead is coming down. I just checked the lap times this time around. But Jack does a 46.2. Alex, who is currently 2nd, does a 45.9. I think Jack might be conserving a bit of fuel. Jack Widdis is a 47. Michael Polly's a 45.9. Let's wait for Moz to cross. He does a 46.7. So there's a whole mixed bag of different lap times. Meanwhile, Tom McLennan has had an off somewhere. Again, it looks like he's managed to do this all on his own. He's just come in hot and looped it there. Does the right thing and waits for everybody to get through. Meanwhile, this is Greg Patrick, who's also had an off. Virtually the same corner. And as everything comes in threes, this is James Lawrence. It looks like he's... Oh, not sure what happened there. So that's a big hit on the fence. Meanwhile, back at the front, Jack's managed to stabilise that gap now to around the 7-second mark. We'll jump on board with, this is David Milne, as he obviously has bought his own snags, looking to hook him on the back of Keithy's McLaren, just ahead. He's having a pretty good run tonight. Only third in Group B. Tucked in behind Keithy Logan at this stage. Oh. Come through the hairpin. Gentle on the gas. The track temperature's up to 52 degrees. I think it's probably more slippery now than what it would be if it was raining. Judging by the amount of mishaps we've had tonight. Jump back up the front. Jack's still got the 7-second lead over Jack Widders. Sorry, Alex Wilson. There's Alex. There's Alex currently in second. Go back through the field. Jack Widders. Michael Polly breathing down his neck. They're followed by Zach Wentz-Smith, our leader in our current leader in our Group B, and back to Moz Moroz. Moz is currently fourth. That's Angus Chappell. Dean Logsdale. Loshy down in 8th. Henry Fenson still holding on to 9th after a couple of near misses. And Damo currently in 10th. In behind Henry there. And it's Stephen Templar, currently second in Group B at this stage. Glenn Boyd. Glenn's currently 11th in Group A and 13th outright. And as we saw before, it's David Milne, third in Group B. It's Ben Singer, who is fourth, just in behind Milne at the moment. Fourth in Group B for Ben at this stage. He's followed by the Barbecue King, Keithy Logan. And in 17th, it's Greg Patrick. 17th outright, that is. He's followed by Tom McLennan, who's recovering from that earlier spin. And we've got down in 19th, it's Mitch McNaughton, which was saying earlier today that he wasn't at all happy with the rear tyres on the Merc. So he hasn't come up as having any offs as yet, so a fairly good job of keeping it on track 6 at the moment in Group B. Then it's Ant Connors, who is currently 20th and 14th in Group A. Back to John Thorne, who still leads our Group C boys at this stage, down in 21st. That was Jason Locke there, just having another slight off. So Scotty Baker's managed to get through on John, and Scott is currently 15th in Group A, 22nd outright. Jason Locke, who we saw. Then it's Greg Parker. Where's Greg? He's currently 2nd in Group C at the moment. A group of cars there. Quite a little, good little battle going on here. Oh, that's Jack Boyd, the leader. It's coming through to put a lap on these boys. Greg's got Mick Nancaro for company. So that's the battle for 2nd and 3rd in the Group C. In behind them, it's Luke Keamy, back for a run with us tonight. Luke's currently down in 26th position. 27th is James Lawrence, who we've seen have a few offs. Just moving out the way there to let a few guys through. Then it's Adrian Dingle, who's had a few of those tonight. Had a few offs. It's followed by Ray Harrison, 11th Group B and 29th outright. Followed by Dave Gogol in the 72 mobile. Then it's the Big G, Graham Ellis. Followed by Ryan Taborski. Then Campbell Hutton, who had a spin a bit earlier on. And we've got Mike Wood, currently down in 34th. Got this is Matt Wigglesworth, and in 36th. That's first run with us tonight in the Porsche. And down with Matt is David Logsdale. Back in 35th, this is Nath Carpenter, who was in the pits while we were going through the field, but back out there and racing. New livery for Nath tonight. I say it looks nice. Kudos to the person that did that livery. Oh, somebody's run very wide. Okay, now we've been through the field, we'll go back up to the front where it's still young Jack Boyd on lap 22. He's about to complete lap 22. Sky is getting very dark now. Are they going to get through, or is the rain going to hit? Is there a twist? You can see the sky in the background. It's getting really, really dark. It did predict storms, but we had no idea as to when they may actually arrive. We can see it's still fairly blue out that side, so it depends which way the weather's coming from, I assume. Oh, somebody, Michael Polly. Oh, this is going to be tight. Oh, there was a bit of contact there. They were just trying to get through on that slower car, which may have balked Jack slightly. Look at the clouds over the back. Oh, there's 7 laps to go. Can they get home before the rain? It's still telling us it's clear. The track temp is still 52 degrees, but it's looking ominous out there. Yeah, head back and find Moz. Currently in 5th. Moving out of the way. Yeah. But let the leaders through. Oh, Moz drifts through the hairpin, as only Moz can. Meanwhile, back up the front, Jack is pretty much in cruise mode. Got about 8.5 second lead still over Alex Wilson, who's doing a great job, still holding down second over Mick Polly, Jack Widders. On lap 24, there's about 6 laps to go, 6.5 laps to go. Will it rain? It's the big question. Keithy Logan, in the meantime, Keithy Logan has got wets on. He's thrown wets on during his pit stop. It's amazing. We haven't heard hardly anything on the radio tonight. We decided to leave the comms turned on, and it looks like everybody's got shy. Got a lot of people crashing. Not sure what's going on here. This is it looks like Big G's had another incident. I think he's trying to leave room. Yeah, he's just trying to leave room for the leaders, and it's catching people out when they go offline. Oh, Jack's on lap 25. Oh. Meanwhile, while Jack's leading, Boyd Senior has had a moment. What's Senior done? Oh, he's looped it all on his own. Oh, wow. You don't see that very often. Managed to gather it up and keep going. I don't think he's actually dropped any spots as a result of that, but wow, you don't often see that from Boyd Senior. Shows you how tough the conditions really are out there tonight. Jack makes it through the hairpin. Through to complete. lap 25.
Go right in. I get.
It's Big G just telling the Cobra he's cleared for takeoff. So we're on lap 26, still no rain. Track temp is still up at 52 degrees. They might just squeeze it home. (29 degrees ambient), so the humidity has gone up a little bit, but not a great deal. Keithy Logan will have torched those wet tyres. He will have. They will be nothing but rubber bands. Looks like Keithy's actually had an off. Go back and see if we can find it. Done this all on his own again. Yeah. Oh, he's actually collected. I think that was Mick Nancaro. Meanwhile, Angus Chappell has also had an off. Oh, another slow speed spin, manages to avoid traffic behind. Just great for those boys. And while Jack is 8.5, just over 8, nearly 9, or 9-second lead now over Alex Wilson. In second, still Mick Polly in third, Jack Widders fourth, sort of spread out a little bit now. Meanwhile, Group B, it's still Zach Wentz Smith, got a fairly handsome lead over Stephen Templer, who in turn has a fairly substantial lead on Ben Singer. And down in Group C, it's John Thorne over Greg Parker and Mick Nancaro. Oh, we've got a couple more crashes. This first one, this is Dean Logsdale. Oh, there's another car on the track, and everyone's tried to get through. Boshy's managed to grab a couple of spots there, all of that kerfuffle. Jumped up to, back up to 7th now. It's David Logsdale just trying to get out of everyone's way, which is the right thing to do. Looks like Henry's trying to take advantage of it, but Dean's one of those boys that he won't give you an inch. So well and truly a wake up to young Henry. But it looks like Henry's got to have another go. They head down the straight to start lap 28. With this battle, it looks like Henry's got the job done. Grabs that position, moves him up to 8th now. Damo's just in behind Dino, so this is a good little battle. The battle for 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. Riding on board with Dean. Damo tucked in behind. Oh, it's Damo's gone up the inside at the hairpin. I reckon he's got the job done. It's a slower car. They're coming through all the traffic now. Oh, Dean's actually not sure what's happened there. Let's go back and have a look and see if we can see what happened. So Damo's moved up the inside. Dino's looped it all on his own off the racing line again. So seems to catch everybody out. Back on board with Damo as Jack is now on his lap 29. Jump up ahead as this is Henry all over the back of Loshi. Going to quickly jump back. It looks like our Barbecue King has also had a notorious turn 1, is it? Oh, he's just run. I think Keithy's cooked those tyres. It's become a bit of a barbecue. Back on board with Henry. Jack Boyd is on his last lap. Weather's changed, the humidity's gone up, but I think Jack's going to make it home before the rain. Over a 10-second gap now. Keeping an eye on the battle further back, we'll jump back to see who takes the chocolates once Jack gets over the line. Come through the final corner and crosses the line. All right, let's quickly jump back and see. Aloshi's managed to get a bit of a break on Henry now. Meanwhile, Alex Wilson has crossed the line for second. Through the final corner for the last time. It looks like Loshi's going to hold on to that spot. While Stephen Templer's going to come home for second in Group B.
If the winners of each class could head over to the broadcast channel in the green room GD3, please, and the winners for Group A, second and third, head over to the broadcast channel on the GT3 Discord page. Thanks, boys.
Damo just advising the boys to jump over for a bit of a chat after the race.
Cheers, mate. You made it hard, but good race, mate, as always.
Oh, who was that? I think that was Glenn Boyd. Not sure what happened to Glenn there, but sort of caps off his night. Trying to find rest of the boys are pretty well spread out, so looks like they're all pretty much completed.
Once again, leaders for each class head over to the broadcast channel, and Group A's first, second and third to the broadcast channel. Now the raid has come, and they come the last three laps. Well up, boys. Great race.
Damo's just telling everyone that
Is that the green room?
Hey man, just have you got the Discord channel for GT3s?
just jumping over into the broadcast studio.
No worries, man. I can send you the link if I've just got to get your Discord name. That's all.
Boys,
Sorry, mate. I am actually in the Discord. I'll jump in the green room. You can move me.
Yeah, that's it. Do that, and I'll move you down.
waiting for a few of the boys to head over, and we'll do some interviews. As we can see, the rain has finally arrived. Well, interesting. Let's have a look at and see if we can get some results up. So in Group A, it was Jack Boyd over Alex Wilson, Michael Polly, Jack Widdis, Moz Moroz, Angus Chappell, Wayne Losh, Henry Fenson home in 8th, Damien Seeger 9th, Dean Logsdale, followed by Glenn Boyd, Anthony Connors, Scott Baker, that's Tom McLennan, and Keithy Logan. In Group B, it was Zach Wentz-Smith over Stephen Templar, Benjamin Singer home in 3rd, David Milne 4th, Greg Patrick 5th, Mitch McNaughton home in 6th, followed by Jason Lockie, Luke Keamy, James Lawrence, Ray Harrison, Dave Gogol, Adrian Dingle, Nathan Carpenter, and Matt Tesserero. And finally, in Group C, winner was John Thorne over Greg Parker, Mick Nancaro, Ryan Taborski, Graham Ellis, Campbell Hutton, Mike Wood, David Logsdale, and Matt Wigglesworth. All right, we've got a few boys in now. So where do we start? We might start with John Thorne, winner of our Group C. How did you find the racing tonight, John?
Yeah, really good. Really good. It was tough at the start, mixed in with Parker and Nancaro, and I did make a bit of a blue boo-boo.
Yes.
But managed to pick it up and really just trying to save tyres. I did take tyres in that second stop, which was really good, helped us out a lot. But yeah, weary of the rain. I think that's what we're all worrying about. So.
Yeah, it's raining there now. I can tell you. I'm still looking at the track, and it's actually hosing down now. So lucky you managed to get it finished in time. All right,
Definitely.
Winner of Group B and 5th outright, Zach. You with us, Zach?
Yeah, I'm here, mate.
How'd you find the track? You drove really well tonight.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, track was good. I was expecting rain, so didn't really anticipate wearing through a single pair of slicks the whole race, but that's where we ended up, so that's all right. Yeah, it was pretty rough at the end. It did feel like the tires definitely disappeared in the latter half of the race. So, but we got there.
No, you sort of managed to find yourself up in with the Group A boys and built yourself quite a decent lead there. So, great racing tonight.
Yeah, thanks. I was chasing Mick around for the first stint, and then he just pissed off at the end. So, well done, Mick. I don't know where you found that pace, but you did, and that was great.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, so Mick, third tonight.
Cheering with that. I'm happy with that, mate. Look, it was a tough race, to be honest. It's a difficult track, tough on tyres, but no, I'm stoked with that. Honestly, it was a bit of a lonely race for the most part. A little battle there with obviously Jack with us, but no, I'm stoked, Greg. Really happy with that, mate.
No, yeah, that's a good result in this field. And
Yeah.
Alex Wilson is with us, second tonight. Alex, good run.
Yep. Thank you.
How
Yeah.
how did you find the conditions?
I think like the rest of us, we're all expecting rain. I was constantly like asking the spotter in game like when the rain is coming. Thankfully it came after the race. It would have been interesting with all the rain, but that definitely threw a spanner in the works tonight.
No, as I said, it was predicted, and it is certainly raining there now. But luckily, we managed to get the race completed before it hosed down, and our winner outright and Group A, young Jack Boyd. Jack, interesting race.
Yeah, it was different. That's for sure. Yeah, I think we're all just sort of waiting for rain there in that last sort of 10 laps. So yeah, I was waiting for the extra stop, but yeah, just never came, unfortunately. But having said that, that one sort of long run on the tires definitely was a lot of wear there. So yeah, that last 10 laps was almost like it was raining anyway, to be honest. So no, it was a good race. Yeah, I've missed a few weeks, so good to be back.
Yeah, no, good to see you have managed to work out the GT3. So we'll have to try and maybe tweak the weather next round and see if we can't throw another spanner in the works. But well done tonight. So back to John. Anybody you want to thank, John, for tonight?
Yeah, definitely always the Southern Cross Racing guys. Yeah, car's always unbelievable, and they're always giving me pointers, and it's definitely helped me improve a bit. I just got to, as they say, pace myself throughout the whole race, save some tyres. So, especially on something especially on a track like this.
Yeah,
That's for
no.
sure.
Track temp was up around 52 degrees tonight, so certainly something different.
Yeah, blistering.
But,
I burnt through my tyres in the first stint mega quick, and that's when I just had to slow it down and yeah, go again.
And Mick, anyone you want to thank?
As always, mate, yourself, the moderators, obviously all the sponsors, Southern Cross, same old, mate. Much appreciated, you know. Doesn't fall on deaf ears what you do with us, mate. Appreciate it.
All good. And
Well
Alex?
said, well said.
Just everyone setting up this race. It's really fun every week. The Full Send boys, trying to figure out how we can stop the tires from overheating, even though we never came to a conclusion. Just trying to give each other pointers throughout. Really helpful.
That's great. And young Jack?
Yeah, much the same. Just thanks to all the admins for putting it on. Like I said, I missed a couple of weeks and really missed it. So yeah, coming back was good. Yeah, a lot of fun. Thanks for the stream as well, Greg. Thanks, mate.
All good. And we've got the admin boys here. So anything you want to add, Damo or Loshi?
No, just another great fun night of racing. And, just missed out on the rains. We were sitting there with the 5 laps to go, all sweating a bit. Is it coming? Is it coming? But no, it didn't. So that was good.
That's good night, Greg. I think tonight everybody was pretty well behaved. It was a massive field. I think we actually got the 40 in the end by memory. And it was shown on track towards the end there. I think there was one corner I came to. There was about 7 cars going 7 different directions. It was pretty fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
We had so many incidents tonight. I mean, I'm just looking at my incident log. It's just red with all the incidents, but there was never. I don't think there's any 2-car incidents. It's nearly all of them are guys just spinning. So We might not have had the rain, but I think the 52-degree track temperature certainly was something that this league hasn't experienced before. So there's a bit of a curveball.
It was hot. And the other curveball was this is probably one of the hardest track. Well, this is my opinion, I guess, but one of the hardest tracks on iRacing. And if you're a newcomer, tonight's your first night, and you got through it, that's a pretty good achievement within itself.
Yeah, no, it's it's a big shout out to all the boys that competed tonight because, as Damo said, it is a tough track. It's well suited for the MotoGP boys, but not so much for the cars. So well done to everybody that got out and had a crack tonight. Tomorrow night we're back at the same track with the GT4s, and judging by the weather, it could be a hot one again tomorrow. So for anybody out there that's jumping into the GT4s tomorrow night, beware. It could be quite a warm track again.
Get the hard tyres out.
Unfortunately, they don't allow you to actually do that, Loshy. But interestingly enough, tonight we managed to get the tyre choice up, and the amount of boys, there was quite a few that actually pitted and put on wet tyres, hoping that the rain would come. I think both John and Mick, when you get back to your Discord, you want to ask Keithy how we went on wets.
I don't want to poke the bear, mate.
He was going for an alternate strategy, obviously, because he was so far back. So he thought, well, if I do it and it works, he's going to gain a ton. Yep.
So we heard it all in the chat, mate.
Yeah, I bet. What, Keithy yelling and talking? No chance.
Never.
One of the beauties of sitting in this chair, having this role, is that I get to play with all sorts of weather conditions. And as I said, I think a few boys got caught out tonight because the rain was predicted, but whether or not it was going to actually hit before the end of the race, and obviously it didn't. So, yeah, it did catch a few boys out, but you got to be in it to win it. So if you don't have a go, then you're never going to know. So, all right, well, on that note, I think we'll put an end to tonight's broadcast. As I said, we'll be back tomorrow night for the GT4s.
Scoring has ended.
Same time, 6:30 Adelaide time. Be another broadcast up because I love sitting here watching these guys go through torture. So make sure you tune in again tomorrow night. Till then, stay safe, and we'll catch you 6:30 tomorrow night. Thanks, guys.